Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for another First Amendment expose. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Today I chose a video from Verifraud Report. In this video, Jeffrey has a meltdown and some nighttime visitors. Alright, let's do this.
I went on the internet this week, and I found this.
Today I will expose a new unhinged sovereign frauditor I discovered lately. Even if he's been active since the creation of YouTube, his story is different because it all starts with problems with his kids. I know nothing for sure, but he's always fighting against certain abuse allegations, so...
Brother,
Yeah, he describes himself as a... Jesus Christ, I can't even follow the text here. In short, he's a pro se lawyer. Okay, whatever. Let's first see a video of him in his car having a rant because the sheriff has a protection order against him as an amuse-bouche.
So since the sheriff has gotten a extreme risk protection order, you know, because I'm such an extreme risk to showing off their fraud and acts of terrorism, pretty much, felony theft, obstruction of justice, kidnapping, trafficking, laundering of federal funds, whole kit and caboodle, you know, every constitutional right there is, false arrest, they tased me in the dick, by the way, that was fun. So Dalton files an extreme risk protection order so he doesn't have to show up in court in the dependency case and try and explain himself like Thorne did with his bullshit seeing through walls, gravitational lensing behind himself 30 feet, up 30 feet, and through another wall, time dilation, knowing things that exist before they happen, and not bothering to investigate fuck all of anything criminal whatsoever. You know, like when my daughter reported she was poisoned, and then fucking neighbor said she poisoned my daughter, you know what Deputy Thorne did? Nothing fucking at all. You know why? Because he's getting paid by CPS. Theory? Probably. No. It's probably fact. You want to defamatory fuck me? Whatever the fuck. You talk about defamatory? Let's go, Mr. Dalton. Snohomish County Sheriff. I have not had one fucking goddamn encounter with the police in this entire goddamn state other than selling them holsters for fucking 15 years. I moved up to Granite Falls. I've been there for 7 years. I put her in public school for 3 fucking weeks. I've been arrested 7 fucking times for nothing. 17 goddamn days in jail, rotting my ass off, stole my fucking license, stole my fucking wallet, stole my fucking car, 2 of my cars, sabotaged my Saturn, stole my evidence, stole my fucking cell phone, hacked my cell phone. Motherfuckers are unhinged. Like, Snohomish County Sheriff's need to shut down. I just got approached by one. I'm on the fucking Tulalip Indian Reservation, man. The fuck are you even doing here? Like, we need a constitutional goddamn fucking day of reckoning come to Jesus. And since I've never been convicted of a crime or committed a crime in Washington State, order of abeyance, most likely, anyway. But I can walk on an assault 2, which is probably taking that officer out there and saying I'm aggravated and beating the shit out of him, go to jail, walk out, say time served because his own fucking goddamn company, brethren, Reef, whatever they are, decided to falsely accuse me so many fucking goddamn times. I spent that much time in jail with no charges attached. At what fucking point does it become tyrannical fucking goddamn government? And at what fucking point do I gotta exercise my Second Amendment rights? These motherfuckers right there, those guys and those guys, kidnapped my daughter, knowing there was false accusations, and they had her medically fucking raped. And now they're just trying to harass and cover their fucking ass, but they're all going to fucking prison. Say hello to Dalton for me. Jesus God.
Yeah, that was 25 F-bombs in 3 minutes. He does a lot of renting in his car, by the way. It's his signature style. Anyway, in the video today, he received the visit of some people who, like us, are very worried about this dude and his kid. I can't even comprehend the title of his video. What a mess.
Oh, that's too bad. What a shame.
Yeah, it is. It's a damn shame. A damn shame.
Enjoy.
Hey, Jeffrey, it's the Sheriff's Office.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Jeffrey, right?
Yeah.
So we got a couple of people here that want to talk to you real quick.
Oh, good for you. What do you want?
So, Jeffrey, my name is Tammy. This is Dave.
Hi, Tammy and Dave. How you doing?
We're crisis responders with Snohomish County.
Oh, crisis. There's no crisis going on
we're here
here.
because there's been a concern about your mental health.
My mental health is just fine. Thank you very much.
Our role is to go out in the community and evaluate people.
Good for you.
Offer them resources.
I'm fine, thank you.
We have the authority to hospitalize people.
Oh, good to hear.
Against their will.
Okay.
So you do have the right to refuse to speak with us. You could also speak on the phone with a public defender if you'd like.
I would like.
With us. But either way, we do have to
The
make
Washington
some-
State Patrol here, please, and this to be recorded.
You're being currently recorded.
Okay.
So would you be willing to talk with us?
I don't want to talk to you.
He doesn't want to talk to them, but he will rant for 15 minutes straight.
I'm perfectly fine. My child is abused, sexually abused,
Okay.
by a person. I went to the sheriff's office, reported it. They didn't do anything. The school's involved in covering it up. CPS decided to coach this person on how to file a guardian ad litem of my daughter and cover up the abuse. And none of you are doing your jobs. So I'm fine mentally. I'm perfectly rational. I'm perfectly sane. A little pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first that we're hearing about the abuse. We're not part of the
Oh,
sheriff's
so the
office.
sheriff's office did not actually act upon the report.
We're
Deputy
separate,
Cameron took it.
we're separate
at-
from the sheriff's entirely.
Okay.
We're crisis responders.
Okay,
Can
why
you
don't you
tell
go
us-
talk to the school about them taking my daughter into a room and coaching her to say things about her daddy and don't tell him.
Okay.
Make sure you keep this secret from daddy.
When did that happen?
Last week, I have now pulled her from Mountain Whale Elementary.
Okay.
Becky Dawn James coached my daughter into saying I abused her when her boyfriend and her abused her.
Whoa. Hey.
Who's Becky Dawn James?
If the sheriff was do their job and investigate, you would know.
Again, we're not
Okay,
part of
again,
that.
that's the first you're hearing about it.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And so even if the sheriff's conducted a full investigation, we wouldn't be privy to that knowledge.
Oh, well then why are you here?
Because we got a call about the concerns about your mental health. Like I said.
Oh, from who?
From the sheriff's department.
The
because-
sheriff's department called about my mental health? Why would the sheriff's office call about my mental health?
How do we know you're not a donkey-brained man?
Well, it sounds like there was an incident recently where you went to town hall. And
I went to town hall, yes, and exposed town hall in a fraudulent water scheme, charging people 7.4 times the amount of water that they use. That's not mentally ill. That's rational. That's exposing crime. Okay, so why are you here? How does that pertain to mental illness?
Well, I think they were concerned that maybe there wasn't evidence to support what you were saying, so they...
Oh, there's
like
plenty of
there was-
evidence. That's not a crime. Exposing the government, being a whistleblower is not a crime. It's not an indication of mental illness. Anger, whoop the shit. Yeah, I'm angry about being ripped off and lied to. I'm angry at the school for trying to cover up sexual abuse of my daughter. I'm angry at Becky James for perpetrating such an incident. I'm angry at the sheriff's department for not investigating it.
But it sounds like the concern wasn't necessarily just that you went to City Hall and you were exposing fraud. It was something along the lines of you were trying to conduct a citizen's arrest.
Yes.
Could you tell me about that? I'm just not informed.
Charles White, the guy who sits behind the desk over there, broke the law, defrauded the entire citizenry of Grand Falls. So I went over there, told him he was on citizen's arrest for fraud, breach of duty, and abuse of power.
Okay.
And Dalton came over and overrode me and said, government's pretty much government. They can do whatever the fuck they want. So I went to Bob Ferguson, and now the state auditor is now going to investigate Grand Falls. Fred, stay up there. Mind your own business.
I don't know if you heard it, but you can hear his young child calling him, and his reaction is...
Fred, stay up there. Mind your own business. Fred, stay up there. Mind your own business.
Wow, okay, you're doing well, Jeffrey, so far. You totally seem friendly, stable, and a decent father.
I'm not mentally ill. I'm fully rational, fully in charge of my capacities and logical functions.
Right.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health
No, I have
disorder?
not.
Okay, it seems like you have been hospitalized once before in July. Could you tell me what happened at that time?
I was not hospitalized in July.
Oh, sorry, I think it was June. Over the summer, you were hospitalized once before.
How would you know that?
evidence. Well, because our role is mental health, I do have that record on it.
So you have the right to unconstitutionally go through my HIPAA records?
No.
You broke my rights. How would you come across any of my private medical information?
Well, so our role is that we have the
Now,
ability to go
how would you come across any of my private medical information without breaking HIPAA law?
Because I work for the agency that has...
Arrest her.
What the fuck?
I am pressing charges. She has committed a crime.
We're not doing that.
Okay, then you're refusing to enforce the law.
It's not violating HIPAA to review our own records.
It is violating HIPAA because you do not, as unreasonable search and seizure, breaking the Fourth Amendment. You do not have rights to go through anybody's medical records.
These are our...
Oh, they're not. Who do you work for?
The Snohomish County. We're the
Okay.
crisis responders.
Okay, you work for Snohomish County. Does Snohomish County work for the hospital?
No.
Okay, then you do not work for the hospital.
We didn't look at the hospital.
Oh, then how would you know anything about my medical records?
Because we were the ones that detained you.
Uh-huh.
And so we reviewed
Okay,
our records.
and then past that, if you detained me, which you didn't because Snohomish County Sheriff detained me, Deputy Megan, you didn't. You were there. How would you know what the fuck happened to me past that? If you did not go in, break the law, violating my HIPAA rights,
Because that's what
well, because no,
people
yeah,
are detained.
you don't have an answer because you broke the law, violating my rights.
Hell are you talking about?
Reviewing our own records is not...
You don't have any records. Snohomish County does not have records on my medical history. You're a liar.
So can you tell us what happened during that time where you were detained over the summer?
No,
Okay.
it's not your business.
So, but you have received mental health treatment in the past, then?
No. I was taken to a certain hospital, which ain't none of your business. They found me completely mentally sane and angry because I busted her grandpa, giving her Oxycontin and trying to rape her. And I went around and told the sheriff, hey, I need to go somewhere. I'm going to flip out and take justice into my own hands because, again, Pierce County Sheriff wouldn't do anything, CPS wouldn't do anything, nobody would enforce the fucking law. So I contacted Snohomish County Police. They told me there was a safe house. I went to the wrong safe house because they gave me the wrong stupid address. And Deputy Megan was not kind enough to take me down and had me evaluated.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Okay. Are you currently taking any medications?
No, I'm not prescribed any medications because I don't have any diseases or diagnosis of mental health problems because I'm not mentally ill.
Okay.
I'm pissed off because my rights are being violated, my daughter's getting abused, and nobody will do a fucking goddamn thing about it.
Do you use any drugs or
No, I
alcohol?
do not.
Okay. Are you having any thoughts of like, wanting to harm yourself?
No, God, no.
Are you having any thoughts about wanting to hurt other people?
No. I'm going to pile every single lawsuit and piece of litigation I can on Granite Falls, the elementary, and the sheriff's department for not doing the fucking job. But that's it. I'm not going to physically harm anybody because that's illegal, and I don't do that. I'm not stupid.
What are you, retarded?
Do you work? Do you have a job?
Yeah, I work. I have a job.
What do you do for work?
None of your fucking business.
Okay. Have you missed time at work, given that you pulled your daughter out of...
No, I haven't.
No, what does she do during the day when you're at work?
We're doing, she was at Mountain Way Elementary.
Yeah.
She's now homeschooled again.
Okay.
We do IXL and ABC Maths. So she will go back up to her excellent level of reading and mathematics, rather than being stupefied by public schools.
Okay, but what does she do during the day when you're at work?
I don't work during the day. I contract program during the night, take care of her during the day.
Then who's taking care of her at night when you're working?
I am. She's sleeping.
Do you leave here?
No, I don't. I contract program. Are you dense?
Well, I don't...
I just explained to you, and then you come back with a stupid... I contract program from a computer.
Okay. So
Machine tools.
So you work from
aerospace.
Okay. You know, I think there is a concern.
I think you're a liar, and there is no concern.
Oh, there is, Jeffrey. I'm very, very concerned, actually, and I barely know you.
Okay, well, there is a concern about your behavior and how you...
That I'm angry that the sheriff show up at my door accusing me of mental illness when they don't investigate their own crimes that I reported and bring some sort of Snohomish County bureaucrat that has admitted to violating my HIPAA rights. You don't think it is justifiable to be angry when your rights are being violated by an organization who has no right to break the law and get into your medical records, and another organization who knowingly got the police report, refused to investigate it and do anything about it? Do you think that is irrational, sir? No, you don't. Do you think that is irrational, sir?
So, Jeffrey, my question for you, because this is what we're here to do, is to talk to you about your mental health, would you be willing to go to the hospital today to receive...
I'm not going to a freaking hospital for mental health I don't need. Why don't you go and evaluate the mental health of the fucking pedophiles at Mountain Way Elementary? Why don't you go pull Cameron's report, investigate it, and prosecute a crime? Huh?
Well, maybe they did and realized it was only the rambling of a very unstable man with severe delusion problem.
You think I'm overreacting again, huh? No, not this time!
So, Jeffrey, at this point, I do feel like you need to go to the
Oh,
hospital.
you do you?
And you would benefit from
Oh,
the
you do?
hospital.
Well, that's good for you. I feel like you need to stop violating people's rights. I feel like the sheriff should go prosecute the child molesters involved in abusing my child. Or the organization or bureaucrats involved in trying to cover it up. So you can have your opinion all you want. It's invalid. You are unjustified. What degree do you have?
So,
are you qualified to diagnose mental illness?
Jeffrey, in your case, a 5-minute conversation is enough, qualify or not.
So I am employed by the county.
Okay, what degree do you have?
I have a degree in clinical social work.
Okay, that is not a degree in clinical psychology, which makes you not qualified to diagnose or interpret anything.
So, Jeffrey,
you are a social worker. You are not a psychologist.
So my role is to determine if you meet criteria to be hospitalized.
What are those criteria?
I do feel like you meet that criteria.
Okay, what are those criteria? List those criteria.
So the legal criteria is grave disability.
Okay, define that.
Where people are suffering from a mental illness, and it's either...
What mental illness am I suffering from?
Well, sir, you appear to be manic. You're
I'm not manic, I am angry.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
What mental illness are you diagnosing me with to justify grave disability?
It's not my role.
It's not your role. Exactly. Goodbye,
Jeffrey, could you come out?
No.
So he meets criteria.
I do not meet criteria. I just disqualified every criteria. You are not qualified to make the diagnosis. You're not.
You were saying?
This is my house. This is my rights. I want the Washington State Patrol here to supervise this.
I'm going to ask you again.
I'm going to say no again.
Step outside.
No. My daughter's upstairs. I need to take care of her. There's no reason. She has no qualification to make any diagnosis. She just admitted it.
Can we come inside?
She cannot even define what the hell she's trying to accuse me of.
You need a team. A team of psychiatrists working round the clock.
Go get the sheriff. Go get Dalton. Go get Ferguson. You go get the state attorney general. This is illegal. You do not have the ability to diagnose me. You just told me that.
Yeah.
Unless you guys got
Your friends here, I know. No, the government is trying to kidnap you and take me away. No.
So it's up to you.
What is your name? What is your qualifications? What is your badge? I will be pressing charges against you, ma'am.
Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, I can follow up with Tom.
Okay.
I'll send him an email tonight.
Yeah.
And why won't you guys go investigate the child abuse?
Do a custody off too, so if something happens and you were able to pick them up.
Is that not the most shameful act?
We could do that. I have some concerns.
Yeah.
No answer?
Sure.
Yeah.
She can't answer the basic definitions of
All right,
words.
I'm going to ask you one more time. You want to come out?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You have a nice day, sir.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye. What is your name so I would find with your superior?
Deputy Thorne.
I need a list of everybody here.
You have a nice day. My name's Deputy Thorne.
What is your name? You don't need to tell me your name. What is your name?
It's outside of his house.
And that's how it ends, with his yelling voice fading out into the night. That's beautiful. I'll give him something here. I would also be very resistant if the government would show up at my door asking about my mental health, but in this case, I don't think they overreach their power here. This dude needs serious help, and I don't know what happened to his daughter. I don't want to, imply anything, but if he's right, he's doing a disservice to her by acting this way.
Yeah, he's a horrible, horrible person.
There's not enough liquor and therapy in the world to undo that.
Alright, enough with this clown. My sweet Jeffrey, like they say in the Philippines.
Utangin mo!
Shout out to the members. You're the reason why I will become an astronaut or a cowboy someday. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's expose those clowns one at a time. Bye.